Hi students, today we are discussing about the heat transfer in thermal properties of matter lesson for crash course. Okay, generally heat is transferred by three methods. One is conduction, convection and radiation. Okay, for conduction and convection, for transfer of heat, material medium is required. Without medium, conduction and convection is not takes place. But for radiation, there is no requirement of material medium. Even in vacuum, radiation is possible, but in vacuum means no medium, so conduction and convections are not possible. Okay, now let us discuss about the conduction first. Conduction. It is generally takes place in solids. Okay, solids means they have the particular shape, all the molecules are very tightly bounded now. Okay, here without actual movement of particles, heat will be transferred from the one place to the another place of the body. So conduction is one of the basic process in which heat transfer without actual movement of the particles. Okay, the next example, the heat transfer through any metallic rod. So it generally takes place in solids, I said. In liquids is there, gases also present. But compared with the solids, that amount is very less. Clear now? Now let us take one metallic rod whose area of cross section is A and uniform cross section body and whose length is capital L. Okay. Now this end is maintained at temperature theta 1. Here it is maintained at temperature theta 2. Okay. Now I think theta 1 is greater than the theta 2. So here temperature is more. Whenever at this place temperature is more, we know that heat is always transferred from higher temperature region to the lower temperature region. So the heat will be transferred in this way. Okay. Now the rate of flow of heat means Q by T has one formula Ka theta 1 minus theta 2 by L during conduction for any numerical. This general formula is enough for getting any type of the questions. What is Q by T? Q by T indicates rate of flow of heat. A area of cross section. For suppose if it is a rod, this is the area of cross section. Okay. L length of the rod. Theta 1 and theta 2 are the temperature difference between the two ends of the rod. What about K? K is called coefficient of thermal conductivity. In 2019 examination also, they are asking the question related to the coefficient of thermal conductivity. Can you say what are the units of coefficient thermal conductivity? Q by T, work by time. Work by time nothing but what? Length will be taken this side, meter, by area meter square, temperature Kelvin. 1 meter cancel. Watt meter inverse, Kelvin inverse is the unit for the coefficient of the thermal conductivity. Here the word coefficient coming. Coefficient, if the word they said, it is always depending on the nature of material only. So if material changes, K value changes. For suppose I connected two rods in series. One rod is made up of with the copper, another rod is made up of with the iron. Then iron and copper, two different bodies, indicates that they have the different values of the K. It is independent on the dimensions of the body. That means it is independent on area and length of the body. Okay, so all the terms you understand now. Now basing on this, in this particular conduction we are always going through a word called steady state. Initially any body is not in the steady state. After reaching steady state, Q by T always remains constant. So in question anywhere they said in steady state, immediately you can take Q by T value always remains constant. Otherwise, temperature gradient means per length. Temperature difference per length. Temperature difference per length means theta 1 minus theta 2 by L value is also constant along the conductor. Constant along the conductor. Understand? So anywhere you observe the word called in steady state, there Q by T remains constant or temperature gradient along the conductor is always constant. Okay. Now basing on this equation, better this equation is changes like this. Q by T is equal to theta 1 minus theta 2 by L. Ka will be taken in the denominator. Okay. Now Q by T is replaces by the I. I is current. Here heat is transferred, that it is named as the heat current. Heat current or Q by T, both are same. Theta 1 minus theta 2. Temperature difference is analogous with the potential difference. Then we know Ohm's law. I is equal to V by R now. So here R is nothing but L by Ke. This is called thermal resistance. Thermal resistance means the opposition offered by the molecules in the material of the rod. Okay, the resistance, the opposition. Resistance means opposition. The opposition offered by the molecules in the rod is called as the thermal resistance. So the simplest way of doing the numericals related to the conduction is everywhere the rod is just replaced by a resistor. The resistor has a formula L by K. If you know the length and area of cross section and the coefficient of thermal conductivity of the material, then the numericals are always becomes easy to you. Understand? Now let us see about combination of rods. First one, series combination of rods. We know the meaning of series combination, end to end. So I considered different rods made of with different materials. Let Okay, I took certain rods. Everyone has their own coefficient of thermal conductivity, and this is the last one. In between, number of rods is also connected end to end. End to end means series combination. Next, here I maintain the temperature theta 1, here theta 2, theta 3, theta 4, theta n. If it is theta n, then this is theta n minus 1. Now we take theta 1 is more than theta n. Automatically heat is transfers from in this direction. So heat flow from higher temperature region to the lower temperature region. Less this length is L1, this length is L2, this length is L3, and this length is L1. Now, series combination. We learned in the second year in current electricity. Okay, in series combination, always current remains constant. Na? So here, current nothing but heat current remains constant. So heat current formula I is equal to Q by T. So Q by T always remains same for all conductors. So for this Q by T remains same, for this rod Q by T remains same, for this rod also Q by T remains same. So what is the formula for Q by T? Now only we got the Q by T formula. Q by T is equal to Ka theta 1 minus theta 2 by L. So the first rod K1, area of cross section of all the rods are same, that's the A only. Temperature difference between these two, theta 1 minus theta 2 by length L1 is equal to, for second rod K2, theta 2 minus theta 3 by L2, K3, theta 3 minus theta 4 by L3. Everywhere A is present, but all A's are cancelled. Understand? So how many rods they conducted in series? Always keep in mind the heat current always remains constant. Second one, we know in series combination the effective resistance formula RS. The formula for RS is series combination R1 plus R2 plus so on Rn. The formula for the R, now only we said L by Ka. So this is L1 by K1A. This is L2 by K2A. This is Ln by Kna. Now here total length of the combination is L1 plus L2 plus so on Ln by Ksa. Ks is the effective coefficient of thermal conductivity. So in all the case, A cancel na, common and cancel it. Then what we got? L1 plus L2 plus so on Ln by Ks is equal to L1 by K1 plus L2 by K2 plus so on Ln by Kn. So if they want Ks, they give the length. If suppose they took the two rods having the length, one is L, another one is also L, identical rods. Okay, identical length rods they took. Then L plus L, 2L. 2L by Ks is equal to L by K1 plus L by K2. L common, L cancel na. Then you got 2 by Ks is equal to 1 by K1 plus 1 by K2. So 2 rods, if you take, answer will be like this. 3 rods, 3 by Ks is equal to 1 by K1 plus 1 by K2 plus 1 by K3. So if the number of rods you take, the formula will be converted. By using this formula, you can get the effective coefficient of thermal conductivity. Okay. So in series combination indicates end to end. Every time the heat current remains same. In most of the times, in competitive examination asking about the question called junction temperature. What is junction temperature? Let us see. They consider two rods. One rod is made up of with the coefficient thermal conductivity K1, another rod has K2. Let the length is taken as L1 and this length is taken as L2. Here I temperature at this end is taken as theta 1 and the temperature here theta 2 I took. Next, I think theta 1 is greater than theta 2. Heat is always flows from higher temperature region to lower temperature region now, so heat will be always flows in this way. If suppose theta 2 is greater than theta 1, heat is flows in this direction. Okay, now he was asking about junction temperature. Junction means this one now. So let the temperature will be taken as theta. This is a series combination. In series combination, the rate of flow of heat always remains constant now. So Q by T is always constant for all the slabs. Q by T formula, K1, area of cross section of both are same, so K1A, temperature difference between those two, theta 1 minus theta by length L1, K2A, theta minus theta 2 by L2. AA cancel. In the given question, they given L1, K1, K2, L2. Temperature is given. So by using this small formula, you can get the junction temperature theta. This is a very important model in the competitive examinations. Okay. Now let us see about the parallel combination of metallic rods. Parallel combination. Parallel combination indicates that, for suppose if you considered some rods, this is the first rod, this is the second rod, and so on, and this is the nth rod. Has coefficient of thermal conductivity K1, K2 up to Kn. Okay, here I took the lengths are same, but it is not mandatory, you can take anything. But the most important thing in the concept of the parallel combination, the both ends of the rods are maintained at the same temperature. What is important word? In parallel combination, we know in current electricity, parallel combination means potential difference remains constant. Potential difference analogous to temperature difference here. So the temperature difference is same for all conductors. That is the most important in parallel combination. Temperature difference remains constant. See here areas will be changes. Here A1 is A2, it is A1, this is A2, this is AN. So areas are different here. Materials are different. Automatically Q by T is also varies from metal to metal. So we know in the parallel combination potential difference remains constant and current is varies. The similar way here also theta 1 minus theta 2 is same, but Q by T value will be varies. Okay. Now formula for the Q by T. K1 A1, temperature difference is always same, by length is same A1, K2 A2, theta 1 minus theta 2 by L, that is equal to summation total value Kp parallel combination areas A1 plus A2 plus so on AN total area into temperature difference by length L. For everywhere theta 1 minus theta 2 by L is common, then Kp value K1 A1 plus K2 A2 plus Kn AN by this value will be taken this side A1 plus A2 plus so on AN. So in parallel combination, if they ask the effective coefficient of thermal conductivity, the formula is K1A1 plus K2A2 plus K3A3 so on KNAN by A1 plus A2 plus A3. If all areas also same, then instead of A1 plus A2 plus AE, you can write the NA. In the numerator A common, then K1 plus K2 plus K3 by Kn by N will become. How many number of rods? That number of rods will be indicated by the N. Okay. So this is about the parallel combination. In parallel combination, the temperature difference across the two rods is the same, then it is always taken as the parallel combination. Okay, and finally the effective resistance in the parallel combination, we know 1 by R formula, 1 by R1 plus 1 by R2 plus 1 by R3 plus so on. So the simplest way of doing the numericals means in entire conductors do one thing, the rod is just replaced by a resistor, then the numerical becomes easy to us. Clear? On the basis of the concept of the coefficient of thermal conductivity, let us try to solve these numericals. For this rod, both are having the same length and area of cross section also same you take. First of all, what they are asking here? Theta. Nothing but junction temperature now. Both rods in which combination? Series combination. In series combination, Q by T always remains same now. For all conductors, Q by T value K. What is the value of K here? 2K. Area into temperature difference between these two, because here 100 here 20, so heat is always flows from higher temperature region to lower temperature region now. So 100 minus theta by length L is equal to, for this one, coefficient thermal conductivity K, area temperature difference theta minus 20 by L. LL cancel, KK cancel, then 2 into 100 minus theta is equal to theta minus 20 now. By using this, you can find the answer of theta or not. So this is the way of doing a numerical for junction temperature. Let us see. This model we are regularly using in the second year current electricity. So if you want this temperature better, every rod is replaced by a resistor. If it is one resistor, it is one resistor, it is one resistor. Then this is one junction. At junction, can you apply the junction law? What is junction law says? The incoming current is equal to the outgoing currents. So here heat is more because higher temperature compared with these two. So heat is flows from here to here and here. So incoming current is equal to the outgoing current. So simple word, at junction, incoming current, let it will be taken as 1 and it is taken as 2 and it is taken as 3. All lengths and area of cross sections are same for each rod. Then at junction, incoming current means Q by T of 1 is equal to Q by T of 2 plus Q by T of 3. Current I said, heat current is represented by Q by T. Q by T formula, Ka theta 1 minus theta 2 by L. So for this rod, K, area constant, length constant, leave it. Temperature difference, 100 minus theta. Okay. For second rod, 2K. Temperature difference, heat flows in this direction, means theta minus 40. For third rod, 4K into temperature difference, theta minus 10. By solving, you can get the value of theta now, because K cancel. Just you are taking the values, numerical values at one side, you can get the value of theta. So junction rule always apply. Resistor bridge combinations we may apply. Everywhere the easiest way, replace the rod with the resistor. Now let us see the third one. Here he was asking one straight rod, another rod is bent in the form of the semicircle. Okay, here it is temperature 100 degrees Celsius at the junction. Here also at junction the temperature is maintained at 20 degrees Celsius. So two ends maintained at the same temperature means this is the parallel combination. In parallel combination, what we said, temperature difference remains same now. Whenever temperature difference remains same, the formula for the Q by T is Ka theta 1 minus theta 2 by L. Here area of cross section of both of them is same, then A cancel, temperature difference remains the same, both are left it, both are made up of same materials, K also remains constant. So Q by T of semicircle by Q by T of straight wire is equal to inverse proportional length means L straight wire by L semicircle. L straight wire, it is semicircle now, that means this is the diameter distance to R, length of this one half of the circumference means pi, so R cancel, 2 by pi is the answer for that. So in any numerical related to the conductivity, just we place the rod with a resistor, this is the first point. Second one is everywhere use only one formula, Q by T. In whatever may be the concept, I am using only Q by T concept. Is it clear? Now, the second process was convection. In the process of convection, the heat is transferring through one part of the system to another part of system by actual movement of particles. Conduction without movement of particles, convection with movement of particles. With movement of particles means it is generally takes place in the liquids and gases. Conduction with solids only maximum, here liquids and gases. Liquids and gases is combinedly called as fluid. So the convection is mainly due to the fluid currents. Mainly due to fluid currents. Convection is two types. One is natural convection. Another one is forced convection. Okay, in natural convection, it is mainly depends on the difference in densities of the body at different places. So wherever the densities varies, there the natural convection will be takes place. Okay, and it particularly depends on the gravity. It is a consequence of the gravity. So wherever the G is there, it will be works the concept of the natural convection. Okay, basing on the natural convection, we are using the working of ventilators or working of chimney, sea bridge and land bridges. All are based on the natural convection. So it depends on G, indicates it only takes place wherever the acceleration due to gravity is there, there only it is acts. For suppose, is it possible to take is it possible this phenomenon of natural convection takes place in the artificial satellite? Zero. In the space? Zero. It is only in the presence of G. Okay, so ventilators, hot air will be move upwards and it passes through the ventilators. Chimney, the flame will be moving always upward direction. Sea bridges and land bridges we discussed previously in the lower section classes. So this is about the natural convection. But the word is forced convection. In case of the forced convection, the transfer of heat by forcible movement of fluid particles. For suppose we are using the ACs. Within the AC, outside exhaust is there. The exhauster is the duty of the exhaust was it's just take the hot air from room to the outside. Okay, forcible movement of fluid particles by using any machine. Here the machine is nothing but fan or pump. By using pump or fan, if the fluid particles are forcibly moved, then the process is called forced convection. It is independent on the G. Generally, wherever you use the pump or fan, it is everything is related to the forced convection. For forced convection also, heat is always flows. So Q by T here, HA delta theta. delta theta is the temperature variation, and A contact area, because fluid will be taken within the any chamber, that's why it is the contact area. Q by T fluid currents, H coefficient of convection. Previously I am using K conduction, here convection. Clear? This is about the convection.